For around 4 years, this building behind me has been one of the biggest and most recognisable migrant hotels in the country. But today it stands almost completely empty, with no residents inside and just a handful of staff. I'm outside the Crown Plaza Hotel in West Drayton, in the shadow of Heathrow Airport in West London, where this once 4-star hotel was one of the first requisitioned by the government for use for asylum seekers. For years it has served as a hub to hundreds of migrants, including those who have just arrived off small boats at Dover. It has frustrated local residents. However, in the last month, we understand many of the migrants have been moved out and into other hotels across the country, meaning taxpayers are essentially paying millions a year for the upkeep of an empty building. The Home Office have confirmed that this building is still in use and has not been permanently withdrawn as an asylum hotel. That leaves open the possibility that more migrants, up to 400, could move into some of the rooms behind me at this hotel, which once had an Irish bar, an Indian restaurant, a sauna, and a pool on site. This hotel has become the site of many protests, including some of the scenes like those in Epping. At the weekend, 5 people were arrested after the Met Police said a group dressed in masks and wearing black uniforms attempted to gain access to the hotel. Around this leafy community full of people commuting into central London and some of those who work at the nearby Heathrow Airport, there are dozens of flags put up on local residential streets. At the protests over the weekend, a number of flags were sprayed onto this 8-foot perimeter fence that surrounds this hotel and is patrolled by security. Earlier today, the hotel sent multiple staff members to walk round and paint over those English flags that had been drawn onto the side of the hotel, as well as anti-migrant slogans, including "Stop the Boats." The car park for this hotel and its vast grounds back onto a nearby former council estate, and residents who live there have told me that while they're happy that no asylum seekers are currently being housed in this hotel, they are still questioning why their taxes are being used to keep it running. And they question why, if all the migrants in there can be moved out at short notice, why can't it be closed for good? There are 2 other asylum hotels in this area which are understood to still be operational. However, this is by far the largest of the lot, and the one that many locals here say was causing them the most disturbance. Throughout the day, we've seen a number of staff members turn up to begin their shift, as well as some materials vans and an aircon firm going in to do maintenance. But what was once a bustling hub of asylum seekers walking around this community, going to local shops and nearby parks, is now completely empty, and those migrants are, well, nowhere to be seen. Even if this hotel doesn't reopen, it's still only 1 down, 200 to go.